Hi, welcome to another podcast of Decode REI. My name is Mina Rickey,
And I am Lydia Korczak.
and today we interview Daniel Dorfman.
Well, let me tell you something. I've seen, maybe all of you going to probably think, man, Lydia is easily impressed. It's because we're bringing very unique products in our podcast. That's why I'm saying I'm impressed again. And this is very unique product. I never seen anyone who would have the symbiotic relationship between residents slash tenants and owners. And what Daniel created, it's a very unique product. He created a fund called Roots that works together with residents that live there.
So they figure out what is the gap. The gap in this case is I'm renting a house and I'm just putting all this money because they also live in the hottest market of the country, Atlanta, or one of the hottest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just dumping all this money into my rent home. So my landlord is making all this money while I'm just empowering myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the gap. That is the problem, right? So they thought, okay, how can we bring them to work together in a very efficient way? So the renter, the tenant can actually make some money on the rent that they are paying. And the landlord can have more buying power to buy more houses. And so the business model is great. He created a fund. He went into detail on how difficult it was to create the fund because there is a lot of regulations, but that basically allows him to get money from different people as little as $100 to be invested in real estate.
Real estate. That's true, Mina. It only takes $100. And then you become basically you're part of the deal. You're part of the ownership. You're not just throwing money on air. You have also cost segregation. We didn't talk about what it is, but cost segregation lets you lower your W-2 income. That's what it does. And also you have the ability to tap into appreciation. So if the property goes up, you are also appreciating. And he even gives distribution, quarterly distribution. So you become investor and you live in the property that you're renting, but at the same time, you don't have to change the AC. You don't have to change the roof. You don't have to change none of that. So it's a very unique product for both the tenants, which is residents, and people that own the fund, which is investors slash owners. So it's kind of very, very, I haven't heard anyone have this product.
So I want to talk to the people, like, for instance, all my two stepdaughters. They are in their 20s, 23 and 26 years old. And they have money, spending money. They actually pay for their own rents and they pay for their own food, their car, their insurance, and things like that. And let's say they want to invest in real estate. Well, they don't have 50,000 to invest in multifamily as an LP partner, but now this product right here allows them to start investing maybe once a week, once a month, because also the way that Daniel and his wife and his partners are delivering the product is through an app, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just very easy, like app
Acorn.
Acorn that
Mhm.
he mentioned, very easy to invest. Now, it's not so easy to draw the money out,
Mhm.
which is good because that means that when you want to go to the club and you just want to spend $100, you can't. You have to be like, oh, well, maybe I won't go out tonight.
Yep. So you can buy new shoes with that savings because it's going to be sit in the account and it's going to be there for your future retirement. So,
But guess what? Every quarter, that $100 is going to increase
yes.
because you're not dealing with the sophisticated products from the stock market. You're not dealing with cryptocurrencies. You're dealing with real estate. And as long as it's a good product and it's a good manager, and I encourage you to follow Daniel to see if you guys align on the ideals, but follow him. If you like that person, you think, okay, I can trust him with 100 and see how it works. And I can trust him with 500. And then I got a little bonus today. So I'm going to trust him with that. And then all of the sudden, in a couple of years, You got 20,000 that you didn't know you had, and it continues to grow. And now you can invest somewhere else or just double down with him. Just it's a way to start without having that excuse of I don't have $50,000.
Mina, I had an interesting experience the other day. I was showing properties to a family with 2 kids, and we had 10 to see. After viewing about half, the family was getting pretty hungry and they really just wanted to continue the other day.
So what did you do?
I went to my car and pulled out a bag of delicious Rickey Jerky. They loved it so much that we're able to continue our day without any issues. All the ingredients are 100% natural, plus every strip is seasoned, marinated, and smoked by hand to give you the best experience and slap you back into the gear. But I need to buy some more.
Oh, just head over to rickysjerky.com and use the discount code Decode REI for 15% off your first order.
So whether you're a busy real estate agent or just looking for mouth-watering snack on the go, Rickey Jerky got you covered. So I want to talk to those who have a 401k, or maybe they have, 100 years life insurance, or they have a savings account just sitting there and not producing. And there's people, immigrants, that I know that have money buried in their mattress. So I want to talk to you, okay? You have these money sitting there and not accumulating wealth, okay? So you don't have the compound interest coming in. You don't have appreciation. You don't have cost segregation. You don't have none of that stuff. So basically you losing money in as you speak, because the price of cost of living and everything goes up. So everything goes up. I heard that eggs, I don't eat eggs, so I can speak to it, and I'm somewhat allergic to eggs. So like what, $10 a carton for 12 eggs?
650
or
7, but it
650 or
depends on the
7.
store. Yeah, but
It depends.
it was more than double the price in
Okay.
in the last couple of years.
So before that, it was like 152, right?
Mhm.
And then it's that. So this is what's happening right now in the world and everywhere else. If you guys think that next year a new president gonna come in and the prices will, level off and the eggs gonna go back to their $2 or $3, I got news for you. Not gonna happen. Inflation is there. It's only gonna go up. So you investing, and real estate is known for a fact as the major hedge against inflation. So if you invest in any of these funds that let you also tap into other benefits besides putting in your money, like cost segregation, appreciation, and all of that jazz for the real estate, right? You're like winning. It's like a hacking the system. So I don't understand those people that I cannot invest myself in the air, which I consider that stock market, because I don't understand anything when it comes to stock market. I'm not an expert in it. I'm an expert in real estate. I know brick and mortar. I know rentals. I know all of that stuff. So that's my way of investing. And if you have extra money laid somewhere, why not invest in real estate? You don't have to have millions. You can start, what did he say, $100?
Yes, $100. And
What's your excuse then if you're not investing?
Right. I would love to make an episode on how inflation works. Yes, but basically we are losing dollar power.
Yes.
Because of the inflation, right? So when somebody retire making $5,000 a month about 15 years ago, well, that was great because they could cover a lot of cost with that. But now, fast forward a few years with $5,000, you can barely scrap by. And that is the mentality that we are trying to implement on our listeners. Yes, you are a professional, you're making money, you have a good salary, but are you just spending all your money? I don't think so, because if you're a smart person, you're probably going to start putting some money away. Okay, that is great. That is step number one. You're not spending all your money, you're saving some money. But then it's the step number two is, where can I put my money so it continues to grow as inflation grows? The rate of inflation, I think last time I checked, it was 7%, but in reality, it's way higher than that. That's what they say. It's politics. What are you going to do about it, right? It's just politics. But can we put our money somewhere where at least it keeps up with inflation. And that's what we are here for, really. We are here. This is all we do. This is what we do every day, all day in, all day out. We are preparing ourselves to help people that are working and making a living and living their dreams. But then at the same time, they can use the vehicle of real estate to maintain, to create, or at least to maintain their wealth, and they don't lose it with the pass of every single day.
Correct. So the future, to grow their future retirement act, because you can work very hard in your profession. You may be making a lot of money in your profession, The time will comes in where you would retire, and just how much nest egg are you going to have when you're going to retire? Well, it's going to depend where you're investing. And I'm a huge believer of real estate. Like I said, I don't know any other asset there is that will give you such a return like real estate, that will also give you cost segregation, appreciation, and other things in it. And like I said, I'm just, barely high school education, but I read a lot of book. I take a lot of training. I go to a lot of networking. I surround myself with a lot of people. They're super wealthy. They're high net profile people. And all of them tell me same thing. And if you talk to them in their portfolio, they have big portfolios with big, real estate investments. And that's just my advice to you guys.
Yes, you can find us at Decode REI on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. Again, Mina Rickey and Lydia Korshok. Please follow through and reach out to us.
Reach out to us. You can find us online, especially me.
Thank you, guys. God
Bye-bye.
bless. Bye.